Okay, hello everyone, this is me again, and I'm going to be doing a quick tube testing video here, but this time I'm going to be doing this video, my sister's going to actually be testing the tubes today. I'm behind the camera, so I'll take it over to her now.
Hey guys, my YouTube channel is Wild Cappuccino in case anybody's wondering, and Dylan is going to be putting it in the description down below, and yeah. Okay, so let's get started. So first I'm going to be testing...
Well, we have the Precision Model 1012
Yeah.
tube tester out today.
I feel like I just want to restart this, because I kind of want to say the model. Okay, so then you have to do your shorts test. So we just need to, again, if any other of the buttons besides 2 and 7 light up, well, if they flash, it's alright, but if the light stays on, you know that the tube is bad and you should stop the test.
So for this one, since we have a metal tube, let's go ahead and just do the 2 and 7 as well. So we'll check filament continuity. We'll do that first, then we'll do the others.
Because we don't know if it's lighting up. So 1 is good. 2, it's the glowing, so you know that this tube is, well, at least that side is good. So continue on. 7 is on.
So we know our filament's good. If 7 didn't light up, or if vice versa, if 2 didn't light up, then we know the filament's bad.
Yep.
It's good.
Okay, so the tube is good, and there are no lights staying on besides 2 and 7. So then again, you click read meter. So you go back to your reading your meter rather than being in the shorts test. Okay, so X is 6. So you take your 6 lever and put it up to X. Okay. The Y lever is 8. Y. Z is 4. There you go. So then you can test your tube. So again, the line adjustment is in the middle, so you can just read your meter. And it's good. It's coming up at about 81 again. So you know that your tube is good. This one doesn't really matter. You don't have to take it out by the base. You can just take it out by the top, but since this isn't a glass tube. Again, I'm going to use my lever return to bring back all the levers. Okay, so just putting it back in the box. Okay, tube is back in the box. Our next tube that we're going to be testing is a GE tube, electronic tube, and this is a 5Y3 tube. So,
and I believe we have another 5Y3. Let me just check here, because if we do, then we'll go ahead and yeah. So this one is also a 5Y3. So we'll test this one next. And actually, never mind about that. I think one of these is a 5Y3, I believe. Or no, I'm incorrect. Never mind what I just said. I thought we had another 5Y3, but we don't. So continue on.
Okay, so 5Y3. First, of course, you have to find it on your roll chart. So just please be patient while I find it.
And another really handy feature or thing that someone did with this tester that I never told you before was that this number right here that someone wrote, 6Z3, that is the last or the first number on this side of the chart, on this top part. So that will tell you right there, if you're looking for a 5Y3, it's not going to be over here because it starts with the 6Z. So that tells you that 5Y3 would be over here, if that makes sense. It's the last number on this column, first number on this column, on the top, when the chart's all the way on the top.
Yep. Okay, so A is 2, so put it up to 2. B is 2, it's on 2. C is 0, so you have to make sure that you turn it down all the way because there's no C. D is 8, so bring it to 8. E is 6, so make sure that's lined up in 6 correctly. And then you can, after you set those levers, you can put in your tube and get ready for the test. Please hold on while I get the tube out. The lid is ripping a little bit when I'm trying to get it out. Thank you for waiting. It was just hard to get the lid off without it ripping on that one. So now we have our 5x3 tube, which we can just put right in. Okay, so it's glowing, so good. After you do that, again, you have to always look at your filament continuity. And 2 and 8, 2 and 8. So do that again. Okay, so there are no shorts, so our tube is good. Then the Y, you put 4, so 4 is up to Y. And there's only Y on this tube, so none of these other levers need to be brought up.
Yes. That's just the cathode connection for that one side.
This tube is good, is 70. It's a little weaker than the others, but it's still in the good range, so you know that this tube is good.
Especially, or test the other section too.
Oh, sorry, I almost forgot.
Yeah, especially for the rectifier, since this is a rectifier tube, a little bit lower reading is still
okay. Normal. So this time, instead of Y being 4, Y is 6.
Yeah, all the other settings stay the same except for the lever, because you're just switching in the other cathode, the other section.
Yep. So this side is a little bit more good, better than the other side. It is at 74, so it has a little bit more life than the other tube.
Yeah, it's just a little bit stronger, the emissions on that side.
Yeah. So now we know that tube is good. All the sides good. Okay. So gotta return our one switch. Okay, our next tube is it's a 6DG6. I think, right?
I'm not sure if that's on the chart, but yes, a 6DG6. We'll look for that.
6DG6?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I have other tube testers, but I just figured we'd use the 1012 because I haven't got it out lately. I have a Precision Apparatus Company Model TV11. I have another precision tester, Model T60. Yeah. I have this tester, and I have my Hickok Model 533 Dynamic Mutual Conductance Tester.
This tube is not on the roll charts. We're just gonna continue to the next tube.
Yeah, because I don't have a supplement data book for this tester.
Okay, so our next tube is a Sylvania tube.
Sylvania brand tube. You can see here it's a Sylvania tube, and that's all it says, radio tube. Pretty cool box. I like the older boxes.
Okay, so this is a 6x5. Hopefully that one's on the roll chart. I'm pretty sure it is.
Yep, that one is.
Yep. Okay. This is, again, another 2-section tube. So, okay, so I'm just going to line this up real fast.
Hey, you line it up with the arrow in the middle.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be a little easier to go. Whatever. So, A is 2. B is 2, which is on again. C is 0, so it's again all the way down. D is 3. E is 7. Okay, so once you do that, you're able to put your tube in. Okay.
And we'll let let it warm up, you can see it's glowing.
Yeah. So the filament continuity on this tube is 2 and 7 yet again. So, gonna do that.
Testing the shorts.
Yep. This tube has no shorts, so that the plates are good. So
no shorts in the tube, and you can see it's glowing nicely now.
Y is 3, so turn 3 up to Y. Now we are ready to read this tube. This tube is good, is at 73. So we just have to just have to check the other side. So let's see.
Just one lever should change.
Yeah. So Y instead of 3, it's 5. So you just need to bring up 5. Test it again. It is good. This side is a little bit better, a little bit more life than the other side. So it is at 81. So yeah, this tube is good. Our next tube is this one. Tube is a standard brand tube. So.
And I guess standard brand must have been a really standard brand, because the tube doesn't even have any branding markings on it. It's completely non-existent of what manufacturer actually made the tube. Usually they'll stamp on the base who made it, but I guess standard brand, they didn't do that with their tubes.
Yeah. This is a 6SN7. So hold on a minute while I find that. I found it. So again, this is a 2-section tube. So A is 1. Sorry, I just need to turn my levers. A is 1. B is 7, yes. C is 27. Oh, sorry, I was turning up D. C is 27. D is 10. E is 7. It's on. Okay, so our tube is ready to be put in. Yeah, it's going. So now we have to do our shorts. So the filament continuity is 7 and 8. So press those. Okay, so there are no shorts in this tube, so those are good, the plates. Okay, so Y is 2. Z is 1. Now we can test this. It's exactly reading 70, so that this tube is good. Now we have to check the second side. Okay, so Y is, instead of 2, 5. And Z instead of 1 is 4. Now we can test this again, this side. This side is reading 64. So it's a little bit weaker than the other side, but it's still good. But this tube is good. Get that out. Okay, so now we have finished testing our tubes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
And we'll go ahead now and we'll put the tube tester away. Might as well video that, and then I'll do a little bit of explaining here. While she's putting the tube tester away, I'll explain a little bit of a difference between dynamic tube testers, unquote, which is what this one is, and mutual conductance testers, true mutual conductance, such as my Hickok. So what you have to do with the mutual conductance testers is you have to set them up a little bit more, and they're a little bit different in how they actually read you the tube value, because the tube value on a mutual conductance tester gives you an actual calibrated reading of mutual conductance, whereas it gives you actual more accurate scales. Whereas an emissions tester or a more dynamic tester, such as the one here, will give you more of a good and bad scale with a percentage. But an actual emissions tester will just pretty much give you a good and bad scale. So the advantage is the mutual conductance actually gives you those calibrated readings as opposed to just good and bad. So it's a little bit more defined in terms of what the actual readings are, that you get on a tester like that. So it's a lot better. And I hope you guys enjoyed us testing some tubes today, and in the future we might do a couple different testers, who knows. But that was just a quick tube testing video. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a nice day.
Bye.